Hi, I'm Tammy, and the name of my channel is TNT Grace and Grit. And today's video is on self-awareness, and I've titled it High Five. There's top 5 reasons, and they're no particular order, but yet they kind of are. So, starting with number 5, audio awareness. I don't even know if these things, if they're even sold anymore or not. They go around your neck. But I love these things. I especially love them whenever I'm editing, because I can put both in my ears and I don't hear any outside noise, which is the point that I'm getting to. Make sure when you are out in public and you have your earbuds in, to have only one ear plugged if you have to have music playing, and don't have it too loud. That way you can still be aware of what's going on in your surroundings, whether there's footsteps coming up behind you faster than they should be, or someone fighting behind you and you want to get out of that situation, or a car is racing through, or blowing the horn, or there's a siren from an ambulance or whatever. Say if you're walking, through the street, just listen for those noises and just have the one ear plugged up. Okay? Number 4, doorway and threshold awareness. Even if you're in a store and you're walking around, you're looking at items, and while you're looking around, you don't have to look like a weirdo and constantly be looking and engaging, but just look up every now and then and see who's around you while you're picking up a shirt and looking at it, or what have you, and just see what's going on. Now, don't be, I don't care how, if you, I don't care if I look suspicious, because especially if I'm by myself, which is rare, Johnny's usually with me, but even in the store though, we'll separate. He'll go do something, I'll go do something, every now and then. So even if I'm looking at clothes, or if I'm in the grocery, wherever, I am still aware of my surroundings. So say I pick up an item, I'm also, while I'm doing that, I'm looking to see who's around. I might even turn around if I'm looking at it, just to see who's around me. And you can still pay attention to what it is and look at your item, but just be aware of what's going on. So you cross over out of the grocery, and I always look into it, because people come through with those shopping carts like they're going to the Indy 500. So I'm always looking past the end cap to see who's coming through, but which is a good thing, because people usually know people do that so that they don't get run over. So if you look, and you smile, so okay, go ahead, whatever. And then as you look past them, you don't have to go, oh, who's down there. You can be nonchalant about it and just kind of keep your surroundings in your sight, but just take a sweep and then move on. So all you're doing is you're just staying aware of your surroundings. And does someone look like they're up to something? Is somebody, it's my remote, but are they looking at their phone at the same time, looking at maybe at the same direction constantly, maybe at someone? And if say it's a woman by herself, I would have no problem walking down to that lady and turning around and saying, somebody's keeping an eye on you, just wanted to let you know, and he's wearing so and so color shirt, jacket, whatever. And then maybe walk with her, and then if Johnny's with us, we would walk until we saw an employee, and then tell the employee this guy needs to be reported. And maybe even, Johnny and I would walk with that woman up to the front of the store, because I'm not going to leave somebody. You see something, you say something. That is the main rule. You don't have to put yourself in jeopardy, but help that person, especially if it's a woman by herself, or maybe it's a child by itself. Don't leave that child alone for somebody to snatch her, hammer her up, please. Okay, off my soapbox. Number 3. Keep your phone, again, this is my remote, yes, my Fire Stick, but keep your phone in your pocket. Don't be walking through Walmart through a crowd of people, through a mall, wherever you're at, through a movie theater, and looking down at your phone constantly, and you don't know what's going on, because I'm sorry to tell you, in today's world, anything can happen. So be aware of what's going on and keep that phone in your pocket. And if you get a text or you get a message, then wait for a minute until you can get somewhere with your back up against the wall. But make sure you look around before you look at it. And while you're looking at your phone, make sure you're aware of what's going on around you. So these are just tips to help you stay aware, because as we know from what happened to that child in Florida, anything can happen at any time. So prayers for that child and for his family, and thank God he made it safe and he is alive. All right, number 2. If possible, be with another person at least. If you're with a group, if you are someone young listening to this, watching this, stay with your group. Stay with your group of friends, stay with your family, stay with your parents, in front of your parents, because it's our job as your parents, your grandparents, to protect you. So you might not think it's cool to be with us, whatever, but you'll think it's cool if something happens. So please let us do our job and stay in front of us. Stay with your group of friends. Don't walk off by yourself. Number 1, always, always, always trust your gut. Our gut, our brain, our senses, our spidey senses are given to us so that we can know when something is off, something's just not right. And don't think that you're crazy or somebody will think you're crazy or it's silly, there's nothing going on. If you think something's off, if somebody's acting strange or weird, go with it and just get out of the situation, get away from that situation. Report them if it feels needed, because I would rather report something that was nothing and then not report it and it was something. So your own mind can think of the situations and the scenarios that could be caused by that. It's better to be rude and alive than to be polite and a victim. Okay, so here we have, there's the 5. So I have always, number 1, always, always, always trust your gut. Number 2, stay with your party, your family, your friends. Number 3, keep your pocket in your pocket. Number 4 is be aware of your path, your doorway, and your thresholds, doing your 180 look around. Number 5, the audio awareness is only using one earbud so that you can hear your surroundings. Now I have a bonus tip. You go somewhere, do a nice spot. Where are the exits? Look around. There's one there, there's one there. If you're in a restaurant, guarantee you there's an exit door in that kitchen. So just make sure you know where your exit doors are at. Okay, so that's a bonus tip for you. Remember, I love you, I care for you, and that's why I do these tips. Make sure you share these with your children, your grandchildren, or your nieces, and whatever. Please pass this information along. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Be beautiful. Bye for now.